Hello everybody, welcome to Pressure Crisp, and today we're going to be coating some chicken breast. Yes, I've been on a tear with chicken tenders and chicken breast. Seems like the last couple weeks, anything that I can find in the store to coat chicken with, I have done it. The key to getting super moist, delicious chicken in the Ninja Foodi is buttermilk. You can get the liquid kind of buttermilk, or if you go to your baking section, you can find this cultured buttermilk blend. I always have this in the house to make like buttermilk biscuits, because not everybody is going to have a quart of buttermilk in the house. So you can use this. This chicken was prepared with this. This is a buttermilk that comes in a powdered form. This can be found at most any grocery store. I will look on Amazon for a link, but most likely it's going to be cheaper if you buy it at your local supermarket. To come up with a name for this video, I know this intro is going to be long. I'm very, very sorry. I wasn't sure what to call it. I mean, we're doing chicken, but we can also use turkey, because I used turkey the other day. Should I call it unstuffed chicken breast or Thanksgiving on a bun? I don't know what to call it, because our secret ingredient today is going to be this Pepperidge Farm herb seasoned classic stuffing. Yes, we're going to take chicken breast today, but you can use turkey cutlets, whatever you want to use. And it's already open. You can smell this. This smells like Thanksgiving stuffing. So instead of stuffing a chicken, we're actually going to coat a chicken with stuffing. So can we call it unstuffed chicken breast or Thanksgiving on a bun? Comment down below, tell me what you think this video should be called. Unstuffed chicken breast or Thanksgiving on a bun. Yes, we're going to be serving it with a cranberry mayo sauce. So let's get started. So of course, as usual, we always start with the sauce, because we want to make the sauce ahead of time and put it in the fridge so the flavors have time to come together. So you're going to need a bowl. I'm using Hellmann's mayonnaise. This is my preference. You can use any type of mayonnaise that you want to use. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take a half a cup out of here. You can just eyeball this, but if you want to use measuring devices, by all means, use a measuring device. So to this, what I'm going to do right now is just take a pinch of salt. That's all we're going to add. Just a bit, just tiny, tiny bit. Pepper, I'm going to say that's it. Just one turn, actually 1/4 turn of the Magnum pepper mill. This is some leftover cranberry sauce that I had. I'm going to start off with, I'm trying to think here, probably like anywhere between 2 and 3 tablespoons of cranberry sauce, because you're going to do this to your taste. Also to this, we're going to add a little bit of rice wine vinegar. I'm thinking maybe like half a tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. You're going to get that tang. You have the tartness and sweetness from the cranberry. You're going to have that tang rice wine vinegar. Then all you're going to do, you're just going to take a whisk, try to break up the cranberry, and you're just going to whisk this all together. And if you have a small food processor, by all means use the processor. But I don't, whoops, just got that all over me. I don't have a tiny food processor, so we're just going to whisk this all together. Okay? You just take a quick taste, see what it tastes like. Needs more cranberry sauce. So we're probably looking, you know something? I'm just going to add the rest of this. Once again, you're just going to whisk this all together. Okay, so after some heavy whisking, I'm going to take a tiny taste of this. This is really good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour this off into a bowl and put it in the fridge and wait for the chicken to be done. So we're taking this chicken breast. Once again, you want to clean this up, cut off anything that's going to affect like the taste, the texture, the flavor, like this little fat piece. We're just going to go ahead and cut that off. You're going to take this chicken breast, let me just go this way for you. Don't put your fingers here. You want them up on top. You don't even want them like around the sides or anything. Don't hold it like this, because you can easily slip and cut your finger. And yes, I have done that. So I usually hold a knife like this, but we're going to have to do it this way. You're just going to gauge like what is halfway through this chicken. There we go. And what I do is pull it up a bit, and you're going to hold it like this. Once you get down further, you can hold it a different way, just like that. And that's your split chicken breast. So you're going to break out your food processor. You could also use probably a Ziploc bag with a rolling pin. So to the food processor, we're just going to add probably like 1 to 2 cups of this stuffing mixture. And you can buy this right in the bag from any grocery store, or you can use your stuffing of choice. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and, this is my old broken food processor. I need to order some new parts for this guy. So what I have to do is I got to hold this down like that, and we're going to buzz it. But this is some high-tech kitchen engineering here. This is MacGyver's kitchen. And you're just going to buzz it until you get the proper consistency that you want. I think we're there. So what I'm going to do is put this off to the side. You're going to take your bowl. You're just going to dump your... There we go. And some of these pieces are a bit too big, but they probably won't get on there. But you have a nice mixture in here. And oh my God, this smells good already. It's just, the smell, it smells wonderful already. So as with all my other coating videos, we're basically going to stick to the same flour mixture. We're going to pour in 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour. We're going to add 1/3 cup of cornstarch, or you can use potato flour. We're also going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of black pepper. I'm not going to put any garlic in this. This is just a basic flour mixture. And you're just going to take your whisk up any clumps that are in here, and make sure the salt and pepper is evenly distributed throughout the flour mixture. I'm just going to start to get this ready. Switch some spots around here. Then for our egg mixture, because I'm only going to do 2 pieces, because that's what it fits in here, I'm actually going to show you, I'm going to take the 1 egg, and we're going to add a little bit of milk, so I don't have to crack that second egg and waste it, because 2 eggs, you're actually wasting probably like a whole egg. So I'm just going to go ahead and put 1 egg in here, and we're just going to put a splash of milk in. We're going to make this probably like a tablespoon of milk. We're just trying to extend this egg out just a little bit so we don't have to use another whole egg, which I end up throwing in the trash anyway. So we have our dredging station all set up here. I always set mine up in the order it's supposed to go. So we have flour, egg, bread. So I'm going to take one of these chicken breasts. And once again, you try to have 1 clean hand and 1 dirty hand. Doesn't always necessarily take, should we say. There we go. That looks good. Let me grab it from the tail here. Going to give it a little bit of a shake. Shake off the excess flour. And what I like to do, just put it in just like this. And then basically you can pull it through the egg mixture, and that one side should be almost 99% completely coated. And look at that. Once again, take it, pull it through the egg mixture. Then we move on to the crumbs. Oh yeah, look at this. And this is where your clean hand comes into play. Just going to take your clean hand, and you're just going to put these crumbs over the top. Take it, push some of these crumbs to the side, take these crumbs, put them right on top. As you can see, as always, I have to get 2 hands into this. I must have done 2 hands when I was making mud pies as a child. Most likely, yes. And as you can see, like, the finer crumbs will coat the chicken completely, and then you have these larger crumbs that stick and give it that wonderful texture. But we do have some larger on there, and you're just going to put it there. Once again, take your chicken, put it in the flour mixture, make sure it's fully coated. There we go. Give it a shake. And sometimes I just like to pull it through the egg mixture, because you want to make sure all sides are coated, because if it's not coated in the egg, the crumbs are not going to stick to this. Now look at that. That 1 egg, broke apart. Alright, we're going for 2 dirty hands. Make sure the excess is off. Fluff your crumbs and just put it in there. Press, flip, get 2 hands in here. We're getting dirty here. That's fine. But the end product, this is going to be wonderful. Just wonderful. There. Once again, the fine crumbs coat the chicken. The larger crumbs, it's actually stuffing. The larger stuffing pieces will give it a nice, beautiful texture. Look at that. Beautiful. And that's all there is to it. So I'm going to clean up here, wash my hands, and then we put them right into the air crisp basket. I've learned to use a sheet pan. It prevents a lot of the overspray of the oil getting on the counter, which is just a pain to clean. So we're just going to we're using the EVO oil sprayer. You can use whatever oil you want. And we're just going to give these a good spray. Beautiful. This sprayer is actually quicker than the pan sprayer and easier on your fingers. Okay, we're going to flip this one. All right. We're going to transfer these right into the air crisp basket. So we're just going to go ahead and put these in the air crisp basket. And this basket will fit 2 chicken breasts. All right. Once again, you don't want them on top of each other. Get a towel, wipe my hands off. We're going to go ahead and lower the lid. All right, your Ninja Foodi is already on. You're going to hit air crisp up at the 400 and hit start. It always defaults to 20 minutes when you're using the air crisp mode. Once again, like my other videos, I know these chicken breasts should be done anywhere between 17 and 19 minutes. So I'll be back in 10 minutes and we'll flip these over. We have 10 minutes and like 30 seconds left. I should have checked them earlier, but look at them. They are beautiful. Once again, I find it easier to use a spatula instead of tongs. Using the tongs, the coating does come off. I speak from experience. Always look to see if you need to add like a little bit more oil. So with this one, I think I am. There we go. Just another light coating of oil. You're going to lower the lid. And we're going to check this probably in 7 minutes. So there's about 2 minutes left. A little over 2 minutes. They are nice and golden brown. And you can smell the stuffing. Oh yeah, these are well overdone. All right, one's done, one's not, so one's thicker than the other. That's not a big deal. We're gonna pull this one out, put it on a plate. What I'm gonna do is center this one more. This one's a bit thicker. Let me check the fat part of this one just to make sure. Yep, that one's done. Just do a double take here. Yeah, a few more minutes on that one. Go ahead and raise the lid. We're gonna do a quick temp on this one just to make sure it's done. You should always get yourself a good instant read thermometer. All right, we're done. Let's take this one out. Gonna pop in these buns. Once again, these are brioche buns. These are my favorite to serve with chicken. Gonna lower the lid. We're gonna lower the lid. It's gonna start right back up again. You can toast your buns for as dark as you like. By toasting these brioche buns, you're giving the bun a little bit of structure because it is a super soft dough, which makes it delicious. So I'm gonna check these probably in a minute and a half to see how brown we are, and then we're gonna make a sandwich and do a fantastic taste test. Okay, so it's been like a minute and a half. Buns are perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. You might want to use tongs if you're making this for other people, plus it's hot. I know this is just for me and my mother. So we're going to, actually, you know something? I'm going to show you how I make these sandwiches. All right, so we have one plate, one bun, the sauce of choice. Whoops. We're going to go ahead and take this ginormous chicken breast, and we're just going to center it right in the center. This is a bit too large for this, but it's fine. I probably should have used a smaller one. You can also cut these in half. This one I didn't cut that well in half, so this is a much thicker chicken breast. But I kind of like it. Like, there's a local bar that I go to, and they have the best buffalo chicken sandwich. I always get it. I like how it hangs off the side of the bun. Once again, it's personal preference. You can cut this in half, and you'll get 2 portions out of that. And what I like to do, take some of this sauce. My mother loves sauce. She truly, truly does. So we're just going to put a bunch on like that. Take a spoon, just going to go around about the edges. Put your lid on or your hat on, and look at that. I mean, that's gorgeous just in and of itself. And what I try to do, I take a serrated knife, preferably on a cutting board, but we're not going to do that. I like to, because these buns are a little, there we go. They're very soft. Once again, watch your fingers. Ugh. Use a cutting board, people. Use a cutting board. And I just like to open it up like that. You have terrific color here. You can see, I'm not sure if you can see that, but look how moist that chicken breast is. Look at that. I mean, amazing. And then I just open it up. Sometimes I stack them, depending on, what kind of look I'm going for. Time for that taste test. Here we go. Get a nice close-up. I know, I need a light for back there so you can get a really, really nice close-up. But you did see before how juicy this sandwich is. Look at that. Still steaming. There's just something with that buttermilk. The buttermilk maintains the chicken's moistness. Because dry chicken breast, you see this face? Ugh. So I am going to try in the future actually to take chicken breast, whole chicken breast that have been marinated in buttermilk and try pressure cooking them. Because I do not like pressure cooked chicken breast. Chicken thighs, that's fine. So let's just take a bite here. Let's see, because it's kind of cool. See how it has a tail? Fantastic. Phenomenal. You get the stuffing seasonings that shine through at the end. The first taste you get that cranberry, that tart with the rice wine vinegar. Gives it a little tartness, which I like. You can adjust all your seasonings. Make this recipe yours. Change up a few things to your liking, and this recipe becomes yours. But once again, comment down below. Should we call this unstuffed chicken? Thanksgiving on a bun? Let me know what you think, and thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody watching my videos. From the bottom of my heart, I really, truly appreciate it. So stay tuned for some more fun creations in your Ninja Foodi.